Okay, you guys, Desolate Magic here. It's time for game 2 with my Monumental discount deck. I couldn't think of anything better. I intended to have Baral in here and he just didn't fit, so it would have made way more sense. But they do discount. So let's see, what do we got? Spider, that kind of sucks. Botanical, alright, but then we got a Ronus, we got a Vizier, and we got an Altered. I mean, that's good enough. Oh, and you're going first. Okay, by the way, I did not mean to imply when I said that this deck is slow that it loses to fast decks. And I'm going to outline that by playing against my Christmas Rush deck, which is, I believe, ironically named now because I dropped green from it. But this is like an early prototype. So this is a red speed deck. It's the initial version of Relentless Red, if you've seen that one on my channel. So not a nice deck by any stretch of the imagination. All right, let's fix this. So all the lands need to go. Okay, we don't need 2 of those. Could use a Beast Collar. Don't need a second contingency. I mean, do I really need another Altered Ego? Probably not, but I've got the lands to support it, and I know for a fact that their deck doesn't have anything worth cloning, but I don't know. I'll just stick with the one Altered Ego. I could really just use a Planeswalker right now. So which one do I want first? Probably Beast Collar. So, all right. Just wait till you guys see how Vizier handles itself in X-Mage. It's kind of annoying. Oh god, 6 damage. This deck is a turn 4 killer, so I better be really careful. Do I need the color? Probably not. But do I control an artifact? Probably not. But will I? Probably. Yeah, screw it. Let's throw it out and just throw out Beast Collar. I don't really need to discount Beast Collar right now. Whoops. You still have mana in your pool. Wait, no, don't. Whatever. Fine swing. I'm misclicking my butt off. Alright, yeah, I'll take 4 more. Whatever. They ain't gonna hit me again, though. Let's see. Drop out a Spire. And I could do an Altered Ego of either of those, but who cares? I would be able to make it 1 bigger. It would be a 3-2. I mean, Rashmi's a 2-3. Vizier, I think, would stop them the most, and he's really useful. So, oh god, does this get annoying. Okay. Oh, I'm good. Okay, the next card, because you can look at the top card anytime. And it's back. Oh, no, I'm good. No. And it's back. Oh, that's weird. There it is. Okay. It's almost every state-based action. It's so annoying. And if you're like, oh, I'll just move it so I can see their stuff, take a guess what it does. It does it eventually. It's so random, I just don't even understand this. Okay, so he can't swing against my 3-4 without boost, and he doesn't have the lands for it. So now the next card is Channel or Initiate. I can cast it, and in case he dies, it's wiser to cast things off the top of your deck than your hand, because then at least they're in your hand. Hopefully that makes sense. So also I can cast any color, so instead of Woodland, which comes in tapped, I'll go Spider. So, Rashmi and Vizier are insane together. But if I cast this, I'd be able to get her out for cheaper. So watch this one. This is kind of funny. Here we go. So Rashmi, 1, 2, 3. There we go. Now, Ronus' Monument, I'm going to give him +2/+2 and trample till end of turn. Definitely not swinging. That is not how this deck works, especially with 8 life. So now, I can't technically cast that, but I know I will draw it. Usually it opens like 8 copies. There we go. 8 copies of it when I move it. That's kind of weird. Well, okay, let's do that. Oh, and then when it changes, you don't know which is which. I knew there was a problem with it. I just don't remember what my particular complaint was. There we go. Can't swing gets 2-3 and a 3-4. Nope, can't do it. All right, what's up next? So I'm going to draw that. Oh, it actually filled the window. It doesn't usually do that. Usually it just opens another window. That's actually kind of weird. Maybe it's if I have 2 Viziers out. I think that's when things start getting real trippy. So I could clone their Deranged Whelp, which has Menace, and put, because it would be discounted by 1. So 1, 2, 3, then X, 2, 3 counters on it. I think I will do that. That's actually a little bit more valuable than Channeler. Although if I put out Channeler first, next turn I could clone it with like an insane amount of counters on it. But here's the thing. So I know Spire of Industry is next. If it was a different spell, Altered Ego would go on the stack as like a mana cost of like 8 or whatever, you know, some absurd amount. And you're guaranteed to be able to cast what's next with Rashmi's ability for free. So if I were to cast Channeler, I'd get a free Spire though. I don't know. Yeah, I did drop a land already. So I actually should have thought about that ahead of time because I would have had a tappable Spire. But I think I'll just cast Altered Ego. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So X is 3. I will pay... Oh my god, just tap. It doesn't even matter what color it is. There we go. And oh, that's right, Ronus's. So I don't know, put it on her. I'm not gonna swing anyway. +2/+2 trample. Wait, what are they telling me is next? Oh, Lumbering Falls. Okay, I get it. Because I put the Spire of Industry in my hand. Did I mention you have to be like a damn rocket scientist to run this damn deck? Okay, here we go. So would you like to activate it? Yes. Would you like to clone? That. Boom. 5/4 Menace. Ouch. That is going to be lethal pretty damn quick. And Channeler is going to trigger Ronus, which will give that +2/+2 and trample next turn. Also Lumbering Falls. I could immediately animate it, but it won't have haste. So I almost kind of can't. So would I normally swing with Rashmi and Vizier if I had higher life? Absolutely. Do I think they're going to swing against Derange? Probably not, but if they just boost the one I don't block, it would be lethal, because this is a boost deck. So I'm just going to leave them all, because getting past those 3 creatures that big... Ooh, Pumpable. Interesting. He's still stuck on 3 mountains, though. That is mighty unfortunate. Okay, so the next card is Kefnet's Monument. So I could cast it for free if the first spell I cast costs 4 or more, which it doesn't. So I'm going to drop it a Lumbering, because I don't need Mountains of Mana now. So this will go into my hand when this fails to qualify it. So, oh, also, God, I would have screwed this up. It only costs 1 because it got reduced by Ronus's because it's green. So there we go. Now, we're going to put the boost on Deranged. There we go. Now, they're still reminding me... Oh, they're reminding me that another Kefnet is next, I think. Yep, okay. So, Channeler enters. Now, who do I want to put the -1s on? It's a shame, but now I can actually cast it, which is interesting. So, you won't get a trigger then off of Rashmi because it wasn't the first spell that you cast. There we go. Not much more I could do this particular turn. And it's a shame that Kefnet is next. But I will swing with Deranged. Because 7/6 Trample Menace is pretty messed up. There we go. So now they're at 12. They're probably not that worried, but they're getting there. Because, I mean, look at my board state. Ooh, Invigorated Rampage. Ooh, +4 in Trample. 6/1. Ouch. Yeah, I knew he was going to swing. Even though it's suicide, he's going to swing. Shut up, Kefnets. I mean, I really can't take that much. I might have to block with my Vizier, but I kind of like spying on my cards, too. And if I throw a Channeler out in front, it won't work. Well, he's not getting through twice, so... Beast Collar. Sorry. Wait, Yeah, do it. Oh, it has Menace. Like, why is it failing? I mean, I guess I could lose the Channeler, too. That's a real shame. I mean, I can't take 6. I want it dead. It's without a Westveil out, I'm just going to ditch 2 creatures to avoid 2 damage. I know it's stupid, but... Okay. If they boost and pump the Ember Wolf, I'll be in trouble, but that's pretty unlikely. So the next card is Woodland. That's a shame. Let's see. So Kefnet would result in that being put into my hand. I'm going to drop Spire anyway. All 4 Spires, wow. Still got a 5/4. There's no way to drop it in my hand early. I could turn that into a creature and swing with it. It wouldn't get killed. Kefnet's has Legendary, and with her ability, it would get that card out of the way, and I'd have enough mana. So, here we go. You gotta really think to run this deck. I mean, this deck is just the worst. Alright, here we go. It's powerful, though. Obviously, you can see it can shut down anything. If it's slow, I'll just win, and if the deck's fast, I'll just stall and then win. So, let's see. Okay, so now the Woodland's in my hand. Beast Collar's next. Now, that's nice. Because of Vizier, I can just play it. Just straight up play it. So, I don't know. Keep that one. So Beast Collar, and then Disallow is next. I already know when this is even still on the stack because I placed it on the stack. But if you looked at the next one, you better not change your mind about casting this. Those are the rules. So, okay, now we get a trigger. So I will boost my Deranged Whelp again. And then Kefnet. Who do I want to not untap? Well, they're not tapped, so whatever. There's Beast Color. Now, Disallow is next, but I don't have a way to draw it because I don't have Nissa out. So I got 1, 2, 3, 4. That's not enough to do that. He doesn't count for that. I could just swing with just my Deranged. I mean, I almost need it just for, like, blocking, though. Because they do have 4 cards in their hand, but they would have boosted it harder last turn if they had boost. But that just means they might have Overflow Flood. I mean, with 4, almost every creature has haste. I have to leave these behind. It's a real shame. Darn. I'm going to laugh if I pull another Altered Ego, because that would be devastating. Oh, there it is. Yep, he probably would have been able to kill me, because I would have had 3 blockers. Now he can't even swing. All right, here we go. Now this is where it gets interesting. Oh, Altered Ego. Oh, nice. Well, I can't bring it out for free no matter what, so I'll drop that in. And I can't cast that arbitrarily. So I will simply pass, wait for them to take an action, and then you guys are going to see some fireworks. Watch this. What you doing? Are you doing that? Okay, I don't even care what it is. Not even going to check. There we go, there we go, there we go. And there's Rashmi. So it's the first spell I cast on each turn. I know Altered Ego's next. It's not going to qualify. Yeah, stack up whatever you want. But it is going to go into my hand. Woodland is now on top of my deck. I countered the, I assume, pump spell. And then he pumped in response, which is not good enough to swing. He's just showing off. But now I have an Altered Ego in my hand. So that's even better than Baral's ability. I think I said that last video. So let's drop in the Woodland. Kefnet's Monument, very, very, very pointless. But I could put it out for free if I wanted by casting Altered Ego. So Altered Ego right now costs 2 plus X because those 2 are eliminated by these 2. So 1, 2, then we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'll say 7 because I don't want to tap him. So 7. Oh, wait, no, I will say 8. You guys will see why in a second. Okay, so pay. Yeah, oh my god, I'm so sick of this interface. I could play this faster in real life, but I would have missed like 50 triggers. So, okay, there we go. So now, what do I want to keep tapped? Nothing. Ronus's. I will boost my Vizier. Now, do you want to put it in without paying for it? Yes, just to get it the hell out of the way. Oh my god, there's a Ronus below it. So, which one do you want to keep? I don't care. Okay. And Altered Ego. So, would you like to use its ability? Yes. And I'm going to clone. Let's see. Doesn't really matter. I'll do Reckless. There we go. So now I have a 10-9 with haste. Ooh. Watch this. Hopefully this doesn't blow up in my face. Boom, right there. So, like I said, insanely difficult to run this deck. You are going to have to practice with this so damn much, and I mean practice on Xmage or some kind of computer system, because you are going to miss so many triggers and just misinterpret stuff. But besides that, even if you're playing perfectly because the computer's forcing you to, the decisions, the thinking ahead, that if I do this first and then do that second, then this will happen. And I mean, that's just how it is. So if this looks like fun to you, then there's probably something wrong with you. But also, you could throw it together. Like I said, it's $70 to $100. If you were to gut a couple overpriced cards like the land base, you could probably get it down to like 30 or 40. Just drop the Nissas. So if you wanted like some cheapo little like $20, $30 version, you could probably get away with it. Even like the channelers, you could just put in the werewolf, that defender werewolf that taps for green. He's almost better than them, actually. They can be combat capable after a couple turns, so I like them. But then late game, you could pay 6, flip the werewolf, and now you've got a giant like 5/6 werewolf that can swing. So, you know, whatever. I mean, it's very flexible as far as creatures that are similar. But if you're like, no, I'm going to put in a completely different monument, no, then it all falls apart. So, also, like I mentioned in the last video, watch for the white-black monument version. I have a feeling it's going to be a little bit more fun, a lot easier to play, and a little bit faster and more effective. So that should be fun. So let me know what you think about this deck and the gameplay and the decisions and what a nightmare it looks like. And I hate to say it, but I have built this deck. I have all 60, all sleeved up, ready to go, and I am bringing it to F&M. I will let you know what utter hell on earth that is after it happens. I'll see you guys next video.